Right, Simon, a breathtaking performance in one end to that game. So, what do you have to say after that?
I don't know what to say. It was frantic at the end there. I thought the first half, we nearly went one up. The ball's bounced with the pitch. It's bounced up, could have gone one up. Fair play to them. They've a good counter-attacking goal from their player. Then they go two up before half-time. We said at half-time, if we could score within 25 minutes, we'd give ourselves a chance. Full credit to the boys because they just kept going and kept going. And then get the equaliser, I think, 88 maybe, 90.
Yep.
And then 5 minutes added time, and then there's 2 or 3 chances we don't take, and it's the last goal of the game. Great ball in from Finn, great leap from Merce, and we stole it with the. I say stole it. I thought we dominated the second half. We got our just desserts at the last kick of the game. Literally the last kick of the game.
Yeah, just talk us through the last 10 minutes. It's not the first time that we've come back, from 2-1 deficits, and just turn the whole game around in the last 10 minutes. So how big is it in terms of like our fighting spirit?
Yeah, our massive fighting spirit. Without giving too much away, we did change it, and I think when we changed it for reasons I don't really want to go to on camera, the game definitely swung, and then we were on top. They were slowing their game down, which you would do when you're leading, which was frustrating for us, and that's where you could lose your composure, but we didn't. We stayed calm, and like I say, I thought we got our rewards at the end.
So just going back to that first half, 2 chances and 2 goals. Do you feel like a bit hard done, by those 2 goals?
But that's what Southall do, they beat us heavily at theirs, and when they're on it, they're one of the best teams in the league. They finished 7th in their first year. We went up together. They finished 7th. They got to a playoff semi, lost on penalties. This year, marginally, probably hasn't gone their way, but I have full credit, full respect. Max is a top manager. I've always respected Southall. We've shared the same journey. And it was our day today.
Right, and 2 goals on at halftime. What do you say to the boys at the break?
Just said what I said earlier. Just look, boys, let's not go gun ho for it because we're worried about their pace. But if we can stay composed, get a goal within 25 minutes, we'll back us to go on and win it because we're in a position where we need the win, and they're in a position where they know they're not going up, they're not going down, and surely our desire will be more. So yeah.
And we always know that Southall are strong in the low block, and they came out defending really deep today. So was that always a challenge? And the fact that we overcame that challenge, does it mean that we took a step forward today?
Yeah. It's just that desire to win, that desire to get over the line. Throwing bodies at there at the end. They defended stoutly. I think it was 30 seconds the last after Lino. It's 2-2, but we just kept going and. With quality at the end. I thought the last 10 minutes we showed real quality with balls into the box, a real desire to get on the end of them, and we weren't going to be denied.
And now we're unbeaten in 7 games, so some tough fixtures coming up. We have Leatherhead twice, Hartley twice, Kingstonian, Ascot and Uxbridge. I know you say you want to take it one game at a time, but how are we going to approach these tough set of fixtures?
To be honest, you've just told me the fixtures. I know who we've got to play, but I don't know in what order. I know we've got Leatherhead on Tuesday. They're fighting for the top 5, so it's going to be a massively difficult game. Both teams will be going at it, wanting to win that one. I think when you start looking at that and looking at the fixtures, we know we've got a tough run in. But we've got to go a game at a time. And when you try and predict scores, they never go the way you think. So, and I feel that when the heat's on, we perform. So, like I say, Irvin, you're going to be bored of me. All I care about now is Leatherhead on Tuesday night.
Right, and just one interesting statistic that we found today was that you named an unchanged team for the first time of the season today. Was that something that you thought through?
I just thought on Tuesday, the endeavour, the work rate, the pressing, all over the pitch to a man was brilliant. And why change it when every single person on Tuesday played really well, showed 120% effort? Why change it? So I didn't think there was a need to change it.
And of course, just the last thing on the brilliance of Sam Merson. Obviously you don't like to talk about individuals, but today, he made such a big difference. And just what do you have to say about him?
That's with Sam. I thought the first half Sam, wasn't really in the game, but you just don't take him off. We're thinking, people say, is he still injured? You just don't take him off because when you need him, he's always delivered for this football club. So just with Alan Dowson, he's doing me a favour. He'd never, he's started managing at this level. He's had 20 years, 6 promotions, 5 playoffs, 4 times when he's gone into clubs, higher levels and saved them from relegation. for me, he's a conference to league manager. He's a good friend of mine. He's come in. He's given me a kick up the backside. He's my old mentor. And I think he's done 10 games with us. He wasn't at the South Park game. He will leave if he gets a job offer at a much higher level, because that's what he is. He's a much higher level manager. Tactically, as a coach, the levels are beyond me. And watching him in action again is unbelievable. And this run wouldn't have happened without him, I'm sure. The respect I have for him, and hopefully he gets the just rewards of a proper job in the conference or a full-time manager in the league football. He's that good.
Right, and just a final question, obviously the celebrations of a last-minute goal. You say you tore your calf, just put a calf.
You see that one? Yeah, no, I don't. I'll never celebrate goals, but I think where they were slowing down the game, and rightfully so, to get that last kick of the game, I went to sprint off from the dugout with emotion. And I was halted by pulling my calf muscle, Irving, which everyone finds hilarious. So yeah, I'll take that one. I'm getting old, and yeah, a bit embarrassing, but yeah, I'll take that.
And how is it? How important is it for the team unity? You know, for us to win like that? And
the team unity's there. You know, you see the celebrations at the end. They're together. There's no one swimming against the current, and that's how it's got to be if you want to be competitive and you want to achieve things this season. So, but like I said, the highs are not too high. We've still got 9 games of the season, and let's just worry about Leatherhead Tuesday.
Brilliant. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Irving.
Sorry about that.